Here you are coming out to this training. Yes, we made it free, but you're giving of your time and your energy, and we trust that many of you are going to make a commitment to represent these really wonderful people, the young child migrants, who without you, without legal counsel aiding them, would have the potential promise of remedies and status and child protection in the United States, but really without pro bono lawyers, the promise is an empty promise. So I want to have you look around the room and say, wow, what a cool place I'm in tonight. I'm surrounded by the best. I'm surrounded by the people who make the United States such a wonderful place to be, especially when, sadly, I have to say, if we're watching the media, there's a lot of negative attention and noise and fear about children who are arriving on our borders. Those of us who are speaking to you tonight have been working in this field for many years, and we've interviewed hundreds and hundreds of children. And we really want you to know, as I said in the beginning program last Tuesday, that we have never interviewed a child who came to us and said, I'm here because President Obama's planning an amnesty, or I was told all I had to do was enter the United States and I was going to get a permiso. These children who are arriving unaccompanied, arriving without adults helping them, guiding them, applying for visas, these are people who are desperate. And in the best traditions of human rights law and international conventions on the protection of people facing persecution, harm, or torture, our U.S. law does provide protection for many, if not all, but many of these children. So thank you again for being here. Now, quick pitch before I introduce our two speakers. This is a free program, so again, I'm going to apologize. There's no refreshments, there's no soft drinks. There's wonderful filtered water in the hallway. There's a Starbucks downstairs or across the street. The reason there's no refreshments being offered to you is because we thought it was more important that we jump ahead and offer you legal training and support. And so we thank New York Law School, who's giving us the free space, giving us the copies, the materials. Inside New York Law School is housed the project that I run as my pro bono work. I'm a full-time professor here at New York Law School, but I do pro bono work by organizing a little nonprofit called the Safe Passage Project Corporation. We started in around 2006, training and recruiting lawyers to represent immigrant youth. In 2012, we really expanded our work because we go every month to the immigration court and we screen every child who's asked to appear to the immigration court that day. So, before one of the judges, I should say, just one of the judges. We're one of 5 providers that do this work, and we see approximately 25 to 30 new children each month at the immigration court. When I began the project, I really thought there might be 5 children a month who were going to need some kind of legal assistance, and sadly, the rest of the children probably wouldn't qualify for any protection. I was really wrong in my prediction, because as we began in our experience of interviewing these children, we find that over 80%, and sometimes as much in a month as 90% of the children do qualify for some kind of legal protection or at least a temporary reprieve from being immediately removed to the United States.